Well, it's a pleasure to be here and have this opportunity tonight to speak with you. The topic will be accountability. Being accountable is saying what you're going to do, then do what you said you're going to do. There are a lot of factors, things involved in accountability. Terms such as self-talk, effectiveness, respect, comfort zone, self-image, all play a factor in being accountable. Self-talk is that continuing conversation we all have with ourselves. Right now, some of you are saying, this guy's crazy, I don't talk to myself. Point well made. So you see, self-talk has a lot to do with being accountable. You need to control your self-talk in how you respond to things you see and hear. I want to run down a couple things about accountability. And just think about this for a minute. Some months have 31 days, some have 30. How many months have 28 days? All of them. A man built a house with 4 sides. It is rectangular in shape. Each side has a southern exposure. A big bear wanders by. What color is the bear? White, because he's at the North Pole. A farmer had 17 sheep, all but 9 died. How many did he have left? 9. And how many animals of each species did Moses take on the ark? It was Noah who had the ark, not Moses. So you need to listen carefully to what's being said. This leads to respect, that is how other people see and feel about us. It is earned. We give respect to those who have earned it. The idea of respecting others has been around for some time. And I want to read something to you at this time that kind of generates that. Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble it is, real possessions, in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in all your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign others, Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity, disenchantment, it is personal as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in the sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imagings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, do not doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore be at peace, and whatever your labors are and aspirations are in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be careful, strive to be happy. Now, some of you might realize that this was not written last year or the year before, but this was a document that was found in Old St. Paul Church, Baltimore, dated 1692. So some things change and some things never change. Being accountable has a great deal to do with effectiveness, which is developed or driven by your self-image. Effectiveness is limited and controlled by pictures of ourselves on the inside, how we see ourselves. It's an accumulation of all our thought patterns we have perceived about ourselves over a lifetime. Our area of effectiveness is our comfort zone. To become more effective, this accountability, you need to raise your comfort zone. You do that by raising your self-image. That is how you see yourself doing things. Therefore, you need to be accountable for your decisions and actions. An electric train is traveling 100 miles per hour north. The wind is blowing 100 miles per hour south. Which way would the smoke be going? Straight up? North? South? It's an electric train. There is no smoke. Remember to listen well to what is being said. It's an electric train. There is no smoke. Sometimes we make our decisions too fast. With that in mind, I want to read a little story. This is from the New York Times. One morning in May, an insurance salesman on his way to work on the Wall Street was standing near the open doors of the subway train in New York. The train stopped at a station when a short, well-dressed man entered the car, bumped into him, then abruptly left again. The businessman instinctively felt for his wallet and finding it missing, reached out and grabbed the short man by his jacket collar. The subway doors closed with the rubber edges on his wrist, but the salesman kept hold of the man as the train moved on and managed to drag the other man several feet along the station platform before the material on the man's jacket ripped away. 10 minutes after the insurance salesman reached his office, still fuming at what had happened, his wife called to tell him that he had left his wallet at home. So misinformation sometimes gets us in trouble. Be accountable to how you make decisions. In the early days of Seattle, when the city was first starting, two shoe salesmen reacted differently to the same situation. The first one sent word back east to his headquarters. Don't send any more shoes. Just about everyone around here goes barefoot. The second salesman sent this message. Send me more shoes. Just about everyone around here goes barefoot. So it depends on how you look at things. Having accountable thoughts can change your life and possibly lives of others as well. They can lead the way to reaching your dreams and highest aspirations. So be accountable for what you say and do. Here are some reasons for being accountable. Attitude are nothing more than habits of thought, and habits can be acquired. Be accountable for your habits and thoughts. You are where you are and what you are because of the dominating thoughts that occupy your mind. Be accountable for your thoughts. If you're not making the progress you would like and are capable of making, be accountable for making clearly defined goals. No time is lost, nor is time better spent than in honest and productive work, so be accountable for honest and productive work. We first form habits, then habits form us. In our drive towards a successful future, we do not form good habits, we will unconsciously form bad ones. So be accountable for good habits. It is a fact psychologically that you can influence your environment and thoughts. If you do so consciously and with high purpose, you can change your habits and attitudes for the better. Be accountable for changing your habits and attitudes for the better. The one who sets high goals and strives for its attainment inspires everyone who knows that person. That person climbs steadily and others follow. That's being accountable. In closing, I want to say just a couple of things here now. You may not get what you want, but you can get what you expect. Be accountable for what you expect. Present thoughts determine our future, so let's be accountable for our present thoughts. Be accountable for what you say. Remember to keep it positive. I want to thank you for this opportunity to share some thoughts with you on accountability and wish the very best for all of you youngsters here tonight who are being honored. Thank you very much.